I've always sort of sensed that part of the challenge with sustainability in New Zealand, and when I say sustainability, I'm not just thinking about the issues of the planet and environment. I'm thinking about individuals' ability to sustain a lifestyle and affordability of things and so on. And I've always sensed that part of our challenge is that we have a marketing mentality that says you've got to buy more of this. If you've got one car in your garage, you'd be much happier if you had two cars. Or if you have a TV in 3 of your rooms in the house, you probably need it in 4 rooms. And so you can say, oh, it's good that we have lots of consumption and that drives economic growth. I'm not sure that's sustainable when people get more and more into debt, countries get more and more into debt, buying more and more stuff from overseas, and whether the planet can sustain a mentality that says you just throw stuff away and get new stuff. And the playbook, I thought, wow, this is a way that people can say there's a good life beyond just having more, or bigger is better. So I encouraged the Sustainable Business Council to look at whether we should do a good life playbook for New Zealand. Unfortunately, they picked it up, and I think what they've done is a great job. They've done it by listening to the consumers themselves. They've said, what is the real essence of the good life to you? And when you start distilling down and really challenging people what they see as good, it isn't so much about consumerism. So if that's really what consumers think, then maybe the marketers and companies and the marketers and advertising agencies need to think about how they position their products and so on, and think about what are their strategies for talking to customers. I hope that agencies pick it up and try and get to understand kind of what are some of the better ways to communicate their messages on television and in web clips and so on and so forth, and their advertising. I hope that businesses kind of reflect a little bit and say, so this is really what consumers want. How can we facilitate them getting to those perhaps better good life than just selling more of our stuff? Now that's the first challenge for the agencies is not so hard, although it's kind of an anathema to some of them, I'm sure. The challenge for businesses is that, of course, their shareholders want more stuff, more money. They want more growth. And that's a real challenge. So then it works back from just selling more to saying, well, let's work back into our product design process and what other ingredients we can change to make for a better life for not just our consumers, but for the firm, the country, the planet.